The grand ballroom sparkled with crystal chandeliers and gleaming marble floors. Guests dressed in their finest designer gowns and tailored tuxedos filled the space, mingling beneath lavish gold accents. The air buzzed with excitement and the subtle scent of expensive perfumes. Among the crowd stood Anna, a simple woman in a modest cream dress. She kept to herself near a corner, her gentle eyes quietly observing but unnoticed by most. Compared to the glamorous guests, she seemed like a soft whisper in a room full of shouting voices. Victoria, the bride, dazzled in her sparkling white gown as she scanned the room. Her sharp eyes landed on Anna immediately. With a mocking smile, she leaned toward her closest friends and whispered loud enough for nearby guests to hear. "Who let the help in? She looks like she belongs in the kitchen, not here." Laughter followed her words, and several guests glanced at Anna with amusement. Victoria's confidence filled the room, but her cruelty left a cold sting. No one knew the truth. Anna wasn't just another guest or some stranger trying to sneak in. She held a secret connection to the groom, a bond that would soon change everything in the room. Anna and James met years ago, long before the glittering parties and headlines. Back then, James was a struggling entrepreneur with nothing but a dream and worn-out sneakers. Anna was a school teacher, humble and kind, who believed in his vision. Their love was quiet and true, a partnership built on trust, late-night talks, and simple joys. They supported each other through every challenge, unaware that James's hard work would one day turn him into a billionaire. As James's tech company skyrocketed to success, his world changed. New faces appeared, investors, advisors, and ambitious socialites eager to share his fame. Among them was Victoria, a sharp, stylish lawyer with her sights set on James's fortune and influence. Unlike Anna, Victoria's charm was calculated, designed to climb social ladders. She soon became engaged to James, turning whispers into confirmed rumors. When Anna first heard the news, her heart shattered. The love they once shared seemed like a distant memory. But James called her one evening, his voice steady. "Trust me," he said. "Come to the wedding. Just watch." Though uncertain, Anna held on to hope, wondering what would happen when the day finally arrived. Anna arrived at the wedding quietly, dressed in a simple cream dress that barely drew attention. She kept to the back of the grand ballroom, sitting alone, hoping to remain unseen. Her heart pounded, but her face was calm. She was here to witness the truth, though she wasn't sure what to expect. The glittering crowd paid little notice to her presence, until Victoria spotted her. Victoria's eyes narrowed as she walked straight toward Anna, her heels clicking sharply on the marble floor. Flanked by her bridesmaids in designer gowns, she stopped in front of Anna and sneered. "Who invited this nobody?" she said loudly, making sure the room heard. "This is a private event, and you clearly don't belong here." Laughter rippled through the crowd, some guests whispering and others openly staring. A waiter even stepped forward, confused if Anna had crashed the party. Anna looked up, her voice steady despite the humiliation. "I'm here for James," she said softly. "He's the man I love." Her calm dignity silenced the laughter, turning the room's attention toward the truth behind the mockery. The music suddenly stopped as James entered the ballroom, dressed sharply in a tailored tuxedo. The crowd rose and applause filled the room. His smile was confident until his eyes locked onto Anna sitting quietly at the back. The smile faded instantly, replaced by a look of resolve and something deeper, anger and protectiveness. Everyone felt the shift in the air, the suspense building as James took a step forward. He raised the microphone, his voice steady and clear. "Victoria," he began, "you mocked my wife. You laughed at her and humiliated her in front of all these people." The crowd gasped. "Anna has stood by me from the beginning, when I had nothing. She is my wife, and this wedding will not continue today." Murmurs swept through the guests, shock and disbelief spreading like wildfire. Victoria's face drained of color. Her perfectly styled hair seemed less perfect, and her confident posture faltered. For the first time, she was speechless. Whispers floated through the room as guests processed what they'd just heard. the proud bride reduced to silence in front of everyone. James walked through the stunned crowd and gently took Anna's hand. Ignoring the flashing cameras and shocked guests, he bent down and kissed her hand tenderly. "Come home with me," he whispered softly. "Let's leave this nonsense behind." Anna smiled, relief and love shining in her eyes as they quietly walked away together. By the evening, the story exploded across every news outlet. Headlines screamed, "Billionaire groom calls off wedding after bride mocks his wife." Victoria's law firm quickly released a statement distancing themselves from her actions. Her social status crumbled overnight as the public turned against her. Meanwhile, back at their modest home, Anna and James shared takeout under the soft glow of warm kitchen lights. She still wore her simple cream dress, and James's tuxedo was crumpled from the day's drama. They laughed together, enjoying their quiet moment away from the chaos. "Told you to trust me," James teased. Anna smiled back. "Took you long enough." Anna's story became more than just a viral moment. It was a powerful reminder that dignity and genuine love matter far more than wealth or appearances. In a world obsessed with status and image, the quiet woman held the greatest strength. True character and kindness outshine any fancy dress or guest list, proving that real power lies within. If you found this story inspiring, please like, share, and comment below with your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe for more heartfelt and powerful stories that remind us what really matters. Thanks for watching, and take care.